You know what? I'm gonna start off the show by saying I should never start off the show with a Brigante rant. I'm not even gonna rant on him. Get your stuff together. It's organized culture, Bishop Brigante. Nah, I'm just bugging. My brother had to restart the computer. He'll be here in a second. What's going on, everybody? It's gonna be a great episode. My man Drect and I have a special guest on the show tonight. He's at the top of the food chain. I got a question for y'all to start the show. This is my question. What up, Twiz? What up, Denise? What up, Slime? What up, Tiandre? What up, everybody in the chat? Yo, I got a quick question to ask y'all. Is Geechi Gotti the new end game in battle rap? Is he the new end game? I need to know. Hit me up in the chat. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on. I think he's the new end game. I'm not even wearing a gray hoodie today because of, what happened, but I'm wearing the navy. I'm repping. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We got my brother here. Matt says no. Cole says absolutely. We're gonna talk about it. Let me get my brother directing here. He's saying, hold on a minute. He'll be in a second. But Cole says absolutely. Twist says I don't think so. It ain't Lux or Mook. What's going on? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Is Geechi Gotti the new end game in battle rap? Because you know what it used to be, right? For years it used to be, hey, he's dope, but is he ready for Loaded Lux? Or he's dope, but is he ready for Murder Mook? Now I'm wondering, can we now say, yeah, he's dope, but he ain't no Geechi Gotti? Is he ready for Geechi Gotti? Denise says he's not the new end game. Jimmy says he's the top dog right now for sure. Under God says top tier money. Listen, let me know when you're good, Direct. Listen, I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, I'll give you my opinion. I think there's a good chance that he might be that guy. How do you beat Geechi Gotti, bro? He's just too deadly with it. Even when he did a friendly battle with Rum Nitty for the 150 or 100K, whatever it was, even when he battled Rum Nitty, even when he's doing it on some friendly shit, he's deadly. He's trying to kill you. It don't matter. Listen, he's always trying to kill you. He garners another presence and energy no one else done to his Diz or Ilmac though, Disaster Hollow in URL. Yo, you guys tell me, man. I feel like Geechi Gotti might be the new endgame. Is it Loaded Lux anymore? Is it Mook anymore? Geechi lost to Rum and Calicoe before Lux, though. Who else has his resume in that time? That's what I'm saying. Yo, great point. Yo, Drect, put your thumbs up when you're good. Pause. Oh, he good. Okay, we're going to bring him in. All right, here we go. We got my co-host with me. You know what I'm saying? None other than, yo, what up?
What up? What up? What's popping? What's popping, y'all? How we doing today? How we looking in the comments?
Fashionably late. Yo, the comments are saying a lot of things like Disaster Hollow. But like, yo, I'm saying direct. Is Geechi Gotti the new end game in battle rap? Charlie Clips, the guy, fam. Charlie Clips is definitely the guy. Put him up for a shoddy horror even. A lot of matchups would help solidify the GOAT status. Sharon A. Ward got his number. What you need to do is beat Geechi, is be white. What? Come on, man. Cut it out. Direct, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is he the end game, bro? Tell me.
I'll say this. For a while, I feel like K-Shine had the torch. After I felt like when K-Shine battled Pat, he could have did a little bit better, and obviously Pat could have did better. And I feel like since Pat wasn't on his A game, Shine should have took advantage of that. And then the Chiller thing kind of solidified it to me that K-Shine was like passing the torch because he was hot for a couple years.
Right.
Obviously, Geechi has been hot since he came out. You know what I mean? And I feel like around that time, and when Geechi basically just freestyled his whole second round against Math, and it was like impeccable, it started making me feel like, damn, yo, he's talent-wise, he's on a special level. And I feel like this Lux thing kind of just solidified it. I mean, when you win Champion of the Year twice, you know, and you achieve all these different things, you know, it should be obvious. But he had to battle everybody in their mama. And even after this, he's taking A-Ward again. How many people
after?
How many people would battle Lux, then battle A-Ward right after?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. The A-Ward.
I don't know.
Yo,
like,
you know what? I jumped in because, you know what I mean, you were having the technical difficulties. But what's up, everybody? Bishop Brigante. This is my homie Drect. We've been in the battle rap culture forever, since the beginning, since the inception of it. And this is our show, Organized Culture. Please leave a like, leave a comment. I'm glad you guys are all participating in the chat right now. I love y'all for that. Follow us. My YouTube page is at Bishop Brigante / Bishop Brigante on YouTube. Directs is / Drect Williams. So follow us. Please hit Twitter, hit Instagram, whatever you want. Let them know Geechi Gotti is pulling up in 5 minutes. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got a great show tonight. We're recapping the Drake event that happened this weekend, which was probably the event of the year. What do you think? Everybody worked, bro. Everybody put in work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody showed up. Listen, I don't get crazy excited about Drake. That's not what I'm excited about. I love that Drake is putting money into the culture and really putting, you know, he's really backing the URL in a proper way. He's backing the battlers. People are getting paid good money. I love that part. I'm not caught up in the allure of the idea of the superstar Drake. But I love what he's doing. It's incredible. I'm talking about everybody showed up. Everybody showed up to battle. Everybody showed up prepared, ready to work. We have some great moments. We're going to talk about them today. I loved it. You were there. Tell me about the energy.
I think that when I first pulled up, people were already like, yo, the line is around the block twice. You know what I mean? If you wanted to get in, you had to go the day before and register, get a COVID test, even if you had a vaccine. You know what I'm saying? And like the parking lot was huge. It was at this crazy studio in Long Beach. So, and the security was tight. You know what I mean? They didn't want to let us to get in to get the vaccines, even if you were on the list. There was all type of heightened security going on. They were taking their job super serious. And damn yo, that's the mixtape.
No, that was the intro.
But nah, they were taking it super serious. And man, I think that walking in on the second day and seeing everybody that pulled up, you know what I'm saying? You had like Rito Brown was there, you know what I'm saying? Like just the who's who of Instagram, the who's
Yo,
who of real life.
yo,
Like,
did you go to Chris Brown's event too?
nah, I didn't go. Penn went to Chris Brown's event. You know what I'm saying? I missed that one. Um, but yeah, like I saw Chess and Charlie Clips and Fonz and Lou Castro, which we'll get into in a minute. That was huge. It was like a double whammy. You know what I'm saying? They came back to back, no pun intended, with two crazy events. One small room thing that nobody expected. You know what I mean? And one like mega event. That's one of the first times. That may be the first time that's ever been executed like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was real dope. But like, yeah, man, it was like mad celebrities there, just like in the crowd perusing. And like the battlers were the main event. It was dope to see the who's who come there specifically just to see the battles. You know what I'm saying? See the battlers with that type of spotlight and shine on them. I think that, yeah, honestly, with the allure around it, plus with some of the performances we got, a couple stars were made. There were a couple career altering performances. Yeah, it probably is battle of the year because
Yo,
there's
let's
other
okay.
village events, but not that much hype.
Okay, so let's first of all shout out Idris Elba and what's his name, Jonathan Majors. They did a promo. They did two promo battles at Chris Brown's mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Ruin Your Day in the chat. Uh, so Idris Elba and Jonathan Majors threw a battle and threw two battles hosted by Chris Brown and Smack. And I've seen the Charlie Clips and Chess battle. Should we start there?
Yeah. So
Incredible, incredible Chess. I think Chess is so talented, so dope. But boy, did he get the best clips we've seen in a long, long time.
it's funny with some of these like style clash type battles. It's really like, all right, so what are we rooting for here? Because Clips obviously shut it down. He had it laughing. The entertainment factor is always there. Chess does what he always does, and he has some major lines.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just love how the whole first round went. But it's kind of like there's fans that don't like funny. You know what I'm saying? Or there's fans that don't prefer to hear funny. But Clips is so creative. It's like, how can you take away from that? Then there's fans that are going to say, oh, that's too much street shit. That's too much gun talk. And when you do it as well as Chess did, how can you hate on that? Right? So you're going to hear a lot of preferences of, I think Clips was funnier. I think Chess was. But I think it was a great, like, promotional battle. Right? And I think because obviously it was a promotional battle, people are going to be satisfied with that. There's going to be less arguing about who won and more about like, damn, this was a crazy moment for battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Clips' first bars.
Oh, he was
First haymaker punch. I would have told him to call her, but I think he got Rihanna blocked or something.
Yo, the Rihanna block shit was like one of the lines of the weekend.
Wow.
That was in the Clips first.
Wow.
That was great. That set the whole tone for everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Chess was definitely salute to Matt. Chess was really on his A game. You know what I mean? But Clips was up there too, man. Like I feel like Clips has one of the greatest skill sets in battle rap. And when he's locked in, and there's a reason for him to really like apply himself, he's a really, really hard match because he's an endearing character to the crowd. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He has gun lines. He can do real talk. See, the reason why his angles are so funny, and I mean his creativity and his funny character works so much is because he takes angles while he's doing it. He'll take an angle on you that no one took from on you before, and then execute it crazy.
He's got the cheat code we were talking about.
Yeah, and like he said, like you talking about 4-bar buildups, but my 4-bar buildups work. Your 12-bar buildup, like this shit is just funny.
Yeah.
Hear him say what everyone talks about him. It's like playing defense. It's Mayweather defense. It's shoulder rolls.
Right.
Because it's hard to be like you only got 4-bar buildups when you're hearing him say it. You know what I mean?
What did he say too? He goes, "It's hard." It's when he was talking about his struggles. He's like, "It's hard telling people I got 3 rounds." And they don't believe me or some shit like that. Like, yo,
he talks really fat and his feet not fitting in shoes and all.
Yo, it's almost like the B Rabbit. You know, who did he go against again? The last guy he went against when he
Papa Doc.
Yeah, Papa Doc. It was like the B Rabbit. I'm gonna use what people say about me and just kick your ass with it.
Somebody else did that this weekend, but we'll get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and then Fonz versus Lou.
Let's see it. Is it out?
I'll tell you what happened. Basically, and we'll sum it up kind of quick, is that Lou Castro, you know, wrote, and he said this to me. He feel like he wrote for that big URL stage. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know, you know, that there was gonna be like Chris Brown's house was gonna have a bunch of women that like didn't necessarily watch battle rap, but were there for crowd ambiance. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about stuff that happened on URL. He didn't write more general. And Fonz I think that's a career battle for Fonz. Honestly, that's a career battle for Fonz. He got super crazy. I say ever since Fonz and Av did the 2-on-2, I've been looking at Fonz like, yo, he's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So this is Fonz got crazy, man, and I feel like everybody knows that. Fonz, if you're listening, salute to you because you are very talented. Like,
yo, we're gonna talk about. We'll talk about it in a few minutes too about Fonz's next battle because there's going to be a grudge match. Yo, there's going to be a grudge match. We're gonna talk about it. The Riot. It's coming up. Geechi Gotti's League. Again, we got a great special guest coming up. You know what I'm saying? If you can, go share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, hit us up with a follow, hit us up with a like, leave a comment on the actual video, not just the chat. But Fonz versus real name Brandon. Ooh. Yo, quickly, just a quick, off the top of your head, give me a prediction for that. Just off the top, quick, go. What do you got?
I got Fonz winning. I don't know if Brandon is 100% ready yet, but
I got real name.
Time to be ready. Oh, word, you taking real name Brandon over Fonz?
Yep.
Son.
Yep. Listen. There is a difference. There is a difference when you're on the come up and you realize when you start getting a taste of what could be. Real name Brandon, he ain't gonna go back on that. He wants that, and I think he's gonna be so prepared, especially the way Fonz be talking that shit, and I see, listen, real bad boys move in silence. And I see the way real name Brandon, he just be like this. He'd be like, okay. You know, he'll talk his shit, but he's low key with it. Yo, real rude boys move in silence. I got Brandon, real name Brandon 2-1 off the top of my head right now. But we're going to talk about more about
the round. It's going to be hard, bro. Like, I really feel like it's going to be hard for Brandon to win a round against Fonz. And I feel like he's gonna have to elevate to the next level.
Like, bro, we talking about they battling in Compton, bro. What? They battling on the West Coast, bro.
You know what's funny? Even though that's obvious, I didn't factor that in. Okay. I'm gonna change that to 2-1 Fonz. 2-1 Fonz because I still feel like the real name Brandon, the battle MVP, gotta go up another notch. You know what I'm saying? Because I really we talk about the Tyson, why I gotta worry about fighting like Tyson when I got a custom auto.
Ooh.
That's like one of the bars of the year for me. He's gonna need a couple of those against.
Bro, that might be the bar. That might be the bar of the year.
Well, there was some bars of the year. Fam, there was some bars of the year at Till Death that we gonna talk about tonight. So I don't know.
Yo, hold
That's
on. Let me bring one of our comrades on here because I know Gotti's pulling up in a second, but let's bring up our brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring him up right now. We're gonna do this. Boop, and then we're gonna bring him in. Yep.
Yeah.
The
Yo,
best
what's up?
the Bed-Stuy Best Buy. What up?
Chilling, what's the word? Yo, what's good? What's good?
Yo, come on, man. You gotta shout out your social media and all that. You gotta come on, ready to shout it all out.
Poison Pen, man. Poison Pen BK, man.
All
You
day.
already know the vibes, man.
Yo, Pen,
What up? What up? What up, though?
Pen, obviously I was with you for most of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We deboed the stream. We was on there for like a half hour. You know what I'm saying? How was your
Motherfucking right.
how how was your perception of the whole event?
I mean, high production value. A lot of eyes was on it, man. It had a big fight feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like battle rap with the Las Vegas type shit. You know what I mean? That was the kind of feel that I had picked up, the kind of vibe that I got from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was good. It was good to be a part of it. Witness the evolution. Well, in certain ways firsthand. So
Right.
shouts to them for that. You know what I mean?
Was there any cons to the weekend that kind of like, meh, you know what I mean? Where you're like, okay, because it was definitely glamored and glitzed up, but was there anything that kind of made you like, we could probably do without that?
I mean, that's a con too, though. We come from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm not used to battles getting started over. That's more the Chris Brown crib. Like niggas starting to battle over because they ain't got the right angle, and I'm like, where they do that at?
Actually, yo,
You know what I'm
Pen,
saying?
you got to speak about Chris Brown crib because I wasn't there due to unforeseen circumstances, but
Do the
somehow
Hollywood, do the
half the
Hollywood
people was
fuck
there
shit.
because of me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just explain that experience. You know, going to Chris Brown crib, how they let y'all up, how you got in, what you thought when you walked in, and talk about the battles just from being there live.
You want the step by step, play by play?
Yeah, the people want to know
Well, give us the condensed version because we got our guest coming up right in
the
like
kind of condensed version, man, because it's an interesting story.
No, I mean, well, obviously Chris Brown. Everybody can't go to Chris Brown crib. That's an obvious fucking thing. So motherfuckers was very tight lipped about what was going on. But once we got the info and the line and the link, we pulled up. You know what I'm saying? There was a few levels of there was a few layers of 6'8" negritude around. You know what I'm saying? To make sure shit didn't go left. But all in all, you know what I'm saying, it was peace. You know, my thing is just the fact that someone, like Chris Brown, or whether it's business or not, the fact that he opened his doors to the people in a culture that's so street oriented and shit. It was dope, man. So we was in his crib, bro. What can I say, man? This motherfucker has a nice place. What you want me to say, bro? It's Chris Brown, bro. Shit is
Yeah,
palatial,
so
bro. You know what
he
I'm
had a
saying?
basketball court in his crib.
Yeah, bro. That's where the battles were on. We pull up, we go up the hill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell us a younger guy's house the way everything is set up. Man got statues of this and that around. It was just like you could tell it's like a dude just having fun with whatever he made and shit. You know what I mean? But end of the day, Fonz and Lou battled there, and Charlie and Chess battled there. I think they already dropped Charlie and Chess. You know, but yeah, man, it was just like I said, it was dope just to see hip hop in that light. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it, you can still see a lot of the you know, you say a lot of the things that we ain't accustomed to. Like, of course, at Chris Brown's crib, you know what I mean? It's like all these women that obviously would not be at no kind of battle ever in life. You know what I mean? But they standing around like trying to get like there were times where there were bars that like the motherfuckers just reacted at nothing because it's like, oh, they probably didn't even understand what was going on type shit.
Yo, Pen, what did you say about someone starting over? Because this is like breaking news. Like what happened?
what did I say? Oh, I think it was probably during the Fonz and I think it was during the Fonz Lou Castro battle. Nah, they actually had, they actually clipped it and started over, because the angles weren't right, some shit like that.
I thought you were saying because of like a choke. You were
No,
saying,
no, 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 no. I did not say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Nope. There was
okay,
no
that's
choke.
why I was
There
like,
was no choke.
damn,
There was no choke and edit. What? None of that shit. What? None of that shit. Not at all. But but at the same time, usually when a battle's going, and as long as there's, I've never seen no one stop a battle on strength, but I mean, they're doing this for Netflix and this and that, so obviously shit like that comes into play. So you want to get as clean footage as possible. So
right.
I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an underground nigga. So
Who did you give? What up, Lex? Who did you give the win to out of Lou and Fonz?
off of that one time I saw it live, I mean Fonz was definitely getting the bulk of the reaction. I think Fonz had a little more composure. Lou was on fire. Lou was saying some shit. Lou was saying some shit, but the crowd was
said in that battle that they put out on social media that we was watching. Do you remember what it was? When we was at Alias crib?
You said what?
There was a line that they put out that Fonz said to Lou on social media. Do you remember what it was? We were watching.
The deadlift line. That shit was. I can't. I don't remember the verbatim, but the end of it was like, Castro's strong or whatever he said. But it was like, yeah, the end of it was. Well, Paul Bearers is strong because they deadlift, something like that. That shit was insane.
Oh,
I don't remember the verbiage of it, but that was pretty much the end of it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was serious. It was serious. So yeah, Fonz. I mean, I believe Fonz got it off first watch, but a lot of that crowd definitely it was a bunch besides the core people that was there, that's was a part of whatever. Like a lot of the few spectators that were there, they weren't really. I wouldn't deem them battle rap aficionados. I mean, you can look at probably Chris Brown and Charlie and Chess battle and see all the ornaments adorned around the crowd, and you can figure that shit out yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that man, this shit was just crazy, Pen. Like talk about some of the celebrities that was in the building during the second day.
Oh damn, there was a lot of people in the building, man. Shit, I gotta think back, man. That was so many days ago. Shout to Big Josh. Big Josh was in there. Minx was in there. Crook was in there. Shouts to Crook it out. He was in the building.
Shit, Lil Mama, Juju.
Yeah, Lil Mama was in the spot. Juju was in the spot. Remy was in the spot. All the publications. Obviously, TMZ was there. That's the first time that's not the first time for a battle, but TMZ was there.
Oh, TMZ was there?
TMZ was there, bro. They put they put a headline up with Drake and like Nunu or some shit like that.
Yo, so did Drake lick the back of Nunu's neck, pretend to bite it? Like, what was it? I seen a clip real quick, but what was he doing? What was going on? We know he was lit.
I don't know. Right now, I don't be paying attention. I don't be paying attention to that tabloid shit.
It was TMZ. I don't know. He put up a headline. We all seen it.
I mean, he was playing her close, but I mean,
Instagram picture.
That's certified lover boy. You know what I'm saying? You got to play that up. You know what I mean?
Let the lover boy love, man.
You feel me? Let the certified lover boy be that.
Denise said Drake was Liddy McLit.
He was trying to live up to the part. He was trying to live up to the part in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, yo, crazy. Big U was there too?
Oh, I didn't see him, but okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a million Crips in there. So if with all them Crips in there, I'm pretty sure they threw the C in the sky, and Big U just came floating down from the heavens and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
right. But
it was definitely Crip heavy in the building. It was definitely Crip heavy. I mean,
speaking of which,
but yeah, Pen, yo, thanks for stopping by real quick. We got a special pop up with Geechi Gotti. When we actually recap the battles, Pen, we might bring you right back up. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So salute to Big Poison coming. Did anyone call you Big Poison?
I've heard that before.
Freestyle. Big Poison the God coming through real quick. I'll bring you back for that recap. So yeah,
I'm never calling you that, bro.
So yeah, Geechi, let's bring him on.
All right.
Nigga, Geechi, love my boy. Remember what I told you that day, bro? I meant that shit, my nigga. You that one, boy. You know that.
All right, Pen, nothing but love, brother. Okay,
Word.
let's see here. All right, let's bring him on. You got to turn your phone sideways, Geechi.
All right. Can y'all see me?
No, not right
Now
now.
it's black.
Hold on. That's because somebody keep calling my phone. Hold on. Let me hang up and come right.
All right. All right. Let me get this fixed. That drives me crazy when it does that.
Yo, in the comments box in the chat, especially if you haven't said anything yet, make sure that you drop some questions for Geechi. We might answer your question while he's on here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's get him in here. Hold on a sec.
All right.
Boom.
Yo.
What's Stu doing?
Yo.
Yo, hello.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Hey, I'm trying to turn it sideways, but
Do you have that lock on your phone?
let me see. I don't know if I got no lock. I think it's just the way I'm in
You know what?
here. Like, let me see.
Don't even worry about that. We good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yo, Geechi Gotti
All right,
in the
bad,
building.
man.
Yo,
all right.
Everybody in the chat right now, please hit up Twitter, hit Instagram, hit up wherever you at. We got Compton Zone, the Compton legend, Geechi Gotti. And yo, I'm going to start this off by saying I don't have a gray hoodie on right now. I'm a little upset. So I got the navy blue with the gray. I'm showing my respect. All right? You did it. You did it. All right? I'm upset.
See me, I got red on. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I've been killing so much, man. I'm like, let me go on, you know what I'm saying? Let me go on and rock some red or something, man. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Let me switch it up on niggas, man.
Yo, Geechi, man. So tell us about the process of like how did you find out you was gonna be battling Lux? Did Drake hit you? Did URL hit you? Like how did it go down?
Oh yeah, so at first Drake never hit me about the battle. It was URL, you know what I'm saying? They hit me like Drake putting together a card for his birthday. I think initially it was supposed to be October 24th or whatever day his actual birthday was on. You know what I'm saying? It was like he doing the OVO shit. We doing an event on Drake's birthday. He requested you be on the card. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to be one of the battlers on the card. I think he wanted me to battle T-Rex, if I'm mistaken. You know what I'm saying? And it was even a situation where it was like the money I got for that battle, and it was like, I think from the Nitty battle where they was like, and he also gonna put up another, like, it was like, for me, they was saying like, yeah, it was gonna be like an extra, another thing, like, because he wants you to battle somebody because you and Nitty split it, so somebody that you really ain't cool with like that, or you like that y'all might not have that kind of rapport with, so like they had throw some more money at for the winner and all this type of shit. So I'm like, man,
Now you back. Yo, Geechi, you cut out real quick.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Let me say this real quick. Every time I do one of these interviews, my phone ring off the hook. It's like I'm trying to put it on do not disturb. And this shit just like, nigga, no matter, as soon as I start an interview, it's a million motherfuckers, man, calling. Like,
if you put it on airplane mode and then put your Wi-Fi on, while it's on airplane mode, the phone won't ring.
Yeah. Do not disturb only works if somebody don't call you 5 times in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yo, everybody in the chat, if you got a question for Geechi Gotti, post it in the chat right now. That's interesting, Drect. What do you think? T-Rex? Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Damn, I fucked up.
You can hear us, right?
But you choked on the interview? He said, damn, I fucked up.
Damn. You told me to put it on airplane mode. That shit did some crazy shit.
Oh, it turned off for a second. That's what it did. They probably disconnected for a sec.
Oh me. Hey, fuck it. My bad, man. You know what I'm
Okay, you
saying?
got it.
All
Oh,
right,
good now.
my bad. But anyway, so boom, it was supposed to be me versus T-Rex. Whatever happened with Daylight and Lux, because it was supposed to be Daylight versus Lux.
Jeez.
Mm.
Yeah. So whatever happened was I guess Daylight ain't do it or whatnot. And they hit me back like, hey, they saying they want you versus Lux. You know what I'm saying? They want you versus Lux. You know what I mean? We'll win. So I'm like, all right, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knowing who else on the card or what the card is, but I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? If I was supposed to battle Rex, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, let Nitty battle Rex or something. You feel me? He probably already was on the card anyway, Nitty, but I'm just like, shit, you feel me? Like, nigga, just to keep it
Right.
cracking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep Rex battling, keep the homie battling, let's go. Like, I'll
Mm-hmm.
do it. So they like, oh yeah, for sure, we gonna make all that happen. Boom, bam. Fast forward, it's like, nigga, you got luck. So I got offered that probably like Calicoe was September 25th. The battle was going down. I probably got offered the Rex shit like in August about the Drake card in August. I knew about it. And then about I want to say the first week of September, like maybe the first of September, we had a riot card like October the 30th. I want to say so October the 30th, Beasley hit me like yeah, we got to do this. Something about, man, we got a new opponent. That's when he told me, like, you know what I'm saying, man, you got this one gonna be your toughest opponent yet. You know how Beasley do everything is trailer voices and shit,
Right.
no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Even when he called, it's like, yo, Geechi, man, we got the biggest battle of your life, the toughest opponent yet. And I'm on the phone, like, man, get the fuck out of here. All them niggas trash, man. Who is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, nah, man, you know, this is gonna be one of those ones that you're gonna have to lock in. I'm like, who, man? He like, beloved. So first I think he bullshit because I remember he said I had Rex. So I'm like, he probably just trying to fuck with me or something to be like, now we got the deposit. Cause I'm waiting on the deposit anyway. I'm thinking he just saying some shit to be like, nah, I'm fucking with you. Deposit's finna come through. But he like, nah, seriously, man, it's Lux, man. Can you take it? Cause we gonna switch opponents. So I'm like, yeah, I can switch it. But we got, I'm saying, like, I ain't tripping. Just got to know if it's for sure, like, it's locked in. Because I remember you said he was with Daylight. He like, nah, it's for real. We going to lock it in. You know what I'm saying? You can start getting to it. So that probably was like September the 1st, I'll say. So from September the 1st is when I knew I had Lux. But probably like the week before the Calicoe battle was when, like, deposits was sent. And it was like, all right, nah, it's for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll say.
Real quick, Geechi, did Bishop, did Geechi freeze on yours too?
Yeah, he's frozen on my side. But I
Damn,
didn't
I am.
want to stop the story though.
My bad, John.
I
Cause
wonder
y'all,
what I wonder what happened with Daylight and Lux. Why would that? Like, that was a battle I thought Daylight wanted forever.
yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I really can't. I really don't know why that battle got rescheduled or whatnot or got switched out. To be honest, I seen Daylight do a vlog saying he just felt like he didn't like the energy around it or some shit like that. You know, he probably big on like certain new little energies or whatever type shit. So maybe that's what it really was. You know what I'm saying?
So was there, besides the fact that you're basically steamrolling the game since your introduction to the game,
Yeah.
was there still like a level of like, holy shit, I'm about to battle Loaded Lux?
Yeah, it was still that like, damn, nigga, this finna be luck. This is Drake birthday event. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
this 30 days at the Calicoe, like this, like I felt like it was a big task though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like this shit finna be like some make or break type shit. You feel me? Like I'm on
right,
some
right.
like this
Felt
one of
like if you
those. Like yeah,
lost that one, it would really hurt you. Because
yeah.
not
I'm
all.
like this all lost that could hurt, and people ain't finna hear the. Yeah, he just battled Calicoe 30 days ago. He just Lux ain't battled all year. Geechi done had about 12 battles. You know, they weren't gonna give me that. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be so
Right.
what shouldn't have got in there with Loaded Lux. You could never fuck with Lux. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel
Right.
me? It was gonna be some shit like that. So I'm like, I gotta lock the fuck in and really
Yo,
zone in.
here's a question I got because I felt strategically
Yeah.
you came in, you placed the chuck on the neck, and you twisted a little bit and didn't let up. Strategically, before going into that battle, was there multiple thoughts of like which way I can approach this, and then you just ended up on, you know what? I'm going in there with a fucking sawed-off shotgun, pointing it to the under his chin, and just taking his
Yeah.
fucking. What was there other strategies?
The other strategy at first was gonna be like really showing motherfuckers like the level of the pen, right? Like that I can write all this intricate shit, right? But I'm like, that's not what motherfuckers want to see from me. And I'm like, I've seen his past battles where people try to match that or try to show that they can do that too. And it's like, it don't fare well a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Like battle rap is a sport where they want you to do what you do, you know what I'm saying, no matter what. So I'm looking at my other battles that like, I'm like, nah, this is what I gotta do. I gotta just give Lux. My idea going in was let me show Lux what battle rapping today feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like he haven't had that since he been back. Like Calicoe gave him a little bit of that, but that was so long ago. Since then, he haven't had that. Like Cal was being in his face, being aggressive, doing that shit. I'll give him that. But besides that, the Surf battle, Surf wasn't really doing that. It wasn't no crowd in there. Verb wasn't really doing that. Verb was kind of trying to be lyrical with him and show he could rap with him. Mook do the same shit. So I'm like, let me show him like this what it is. Niggas in your grill, niggas headshot, niggas calling you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is in your face, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is looking at you like, man, these niggas is clowns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is really just like, you feel me? And also on some like, at this point in time, my other mindset was just talking to my partners and my homies just on some like, bro, at the end of the day, like, man, it's really your shit. You gotta really like a nigga be so humble, but it's like sometimes you gotta really like show like, bro, like, you know what I mean, bigger than just all of this. Like, nigga, you a star, nigga. Like, you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck how much you can control certain shit, but nigga, just really flex. Like, nigga, like, go up there. Like, nigga, he in your building. Like, he coming to your, not only the West, but like your building. Like, nigga, you are real. Like, nigga, really your shit right now. Like, nigga, you all up and down this shit every day, every week, every face, every card. Really running it like, so it's like Lux is the underdog. Don't go in there thinking like, nigga, I'm like, at the end of the, that's where I'm like, I'm really at the end of the day, just without being, you know what I mean, like trying to talk crazy, but it's like I'm giving you the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like right now, my name way more buzzing than you. Like you buzzing in like a range of how long you've been around. But like right now, as far as like all the new wave of people hearing about battle rap, they gonna be Geechi Gotti. You're like, nigga, I'm hearing about the shit he doing. You don't battle enough, so it's not saying that you ain't good, but you don't battle enough to be brought up in the conversations when niggas is talking about what's going on in battle rap. You feel me? So I had to go in there with that attitude to show him, like, bro, you coming back ain't nothing special, nigga. Like you finna get done like the rest of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck where you been at. You gonna go back to where you was done after this. It ain't finna come whoop on me and go back and it's like, oh, God just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And he leave like, nah, nigga, like this is my shit. You know what I mean? So that was my approach. Like, nigga, I'm about to bark on you. In your grill, I'm about to make you feel little, like a little dog, like nigga, like.
So I got a quick question for you, Geechi, right? So I think a lot of people in hip hop, like it's almost like early West Coast rap made like the politics, the West Coast politics, as far as gang culture and stuff like that, it's almost like taboo. You know what I'm saying? Especially in battle rap. Like, and Lux had some of the big homies with him. What was homie's name? It was behind Lux?
Lava.
Yeah, Lava. And I feel like, because I even kind of saw after the battle, he was discussing with somebody and they were talking about like, well, you know, in battle rap it goes like this and they do that and they do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it handling the tension? You know what I'm saying? Of being in a battle for people who might not understand. And can you like kind of speak to that situation? Because there was a moment, I believe, either in your first or second round where you were getting real aggressive, and I noticed people around me were like, "Yo, like what's going on? What is this?"
When he checked about where the bandana was, it was like,
yo, so like, you know, like I'm just like being a student of the game. I'm studying. I see he with cats that represent, you know what I'm saying, different rag or whatnot. So that's just me. That's why I had the lava bar in there and things of that nature. Like, you know what I'm saying, I already kind of was doing my homework just on some battle rap shit. It wasn't there to like this they said or whatever, nothing like that. You feel me? It's still, because that's the difference with people don't understand. As far as in LA, we take gangbanging so serious,
right,
that we don't do the, like, I'm not gonna battle no Crip and call him no Crab. You feel me? I'm not gonna battle no blood, call him no slob. I'm not gonna battle no Pyru, say no Daru. Like, I mean, excuse my language to all the people that's gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving an example, letting you know I wouldn't say those words. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not finna diss nobody's specific set. You feel what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Now, if you use Crip and you be like, I'm gonna cripple you, that's cool. If you use a nutty boy, I'm a nutty, you know what I mean? And shit like that, that's cool. You battling somebody from Grape, I'm pretty sure they'll hear shit about Grape, but you're not finna say fake or certain words that that directly diss. You feel what I'm saying? Because we know is consequences behind that. It don't make you no less or no gangster. It's respect. Gangbangers have a code of conduct. It's just how you conduct yourself. If I'm having a conversation with a nigga that's a blood, I'm not finna continue to cuz him and he not finna continue to blood me because I'm not a blood and he's not a Crip. We gonna talk to each other like bro and my G and shit like that. You feel me? It's just so when you really from that cloth, you already know how to conduct it. You feel me? So that's all it really be when it come down to the battles with me, where it's like I can only teach y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to already know it. If you getting up here, you trying some shit just for a battle. Now, of course, I gotta tell my folks to comment and don't trip and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see nothing happen to y'all outside of battling. But some of y'all just don't understand, like, nigga, how not to step into that realm without doing it disrespectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because it's all about respect at the end of the day. So even with his homie, the whole reason with his homie that I told shut up before we beat your ass with all that was just the fact from if you watch the battle back, my very first bar, he like, that's light. By the second bar, that's light, man, that's trash. He's saying shit the whole fucking time I'm rapping.
Trying to throw you
the
off.
first line.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, he ain't even wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't wait till I'm halfway through the round. The first line I say, he'll hear the nigga in the background, like, man, that shit light.
Yeah.
By the second bar, man, that shit trash, man. Oh, man. So as I'm rapping, I'm steadily hearing him, and low-key, you throwing me the fuck off. Because it's like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be talking while I'm rapping. That's another line of respect. You ain't even Lux. I can see if Lux saying something while I'm rapping, and that's between me and the rapper. You in the crowd, you in the background, bro. Shut the fuck up and let me rap. My people, if you watch the battle while Lux rapping, niggas ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
You just said it. You just seen Poison pin up here. There's 100 motherfuckers in there. You don't think I could be like, hey, cuz, on Nutty, soon as cuz rap, just boo.
Right.
You know what I mean? Call cuz, y'all be saying trash every time he say something. Say, we don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif. I could make it uncomfortable, make it unfair, sway the vote. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, every time he say a line, nigga, put this finger up and be like, boo. Make the crowd not fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, let him get his shit off. We gonna rap. It's a battle. So I'm looking at it like, bro, why the fuck you trying to do this weirdo shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this loaded Lux, he don't need that. He don't need you to try to sway the crowd. He don't need that, bro. He don't need no cheerleader, bro. So shut the fuck up, because at the end of the day, if I do it back, then it's gonna be a problem. And then if I take it past where I'm taking it, because if you make me fuck up and all that, now I'm gonna be upset at you, because it's like, oh, nigga, you got me, you know what I mean? You fucking me up and all this. You ain't
battle.
You feel me? Exactly. So that was the whole point of that. And then that turned into my angle in the third, where I'm like, man, them niggas with you gonna get you flamed up. I already knew the niggas he be with B Bloods. I know the nigga I know he also be having some Crips in his circle too. I know he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know the majority of the cats that be supporting him, like I said, the cat that named earlier, you know what I'm saying? I know what they represent. So I'm like, okay, this is an angle I don't think nobody never really paid attention to with Lux. You know what I'm saying? How it's like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, do you bang or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, because you could have showed up with a bunch of conscious brothers the way motherfuckers is thinking how you rap. You know what I'm saying? They would think everybody standing behind you, nigga, ain't got no gang ties whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, because everybody was expecting you to talk to me about gang banging, like Geechi, you killing our people or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So let me go on and attack you with this shit. Like, nigga, you with the same type of niggas I'm with. You feel me?
Did you anticipate something like that? Like a third round Calicoe? Did you anticipate something like that?
I did. Like, I thought like I'm thinking like Lux gonna like come with something like, you know what I mean? I didn't know if it was gonna be some Lost Nigga Part 2 shit. I thought that probably would have been the best angle for him. Like, Lost Nigga Part 2. You ain't no motherfucking Crip. You a motherfucking lost nigga. Like, you feel me? That shit would have shut the building down, right? But
yeah,
so yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think he underestimated, you know what I'm saying? The nostalgia factor was more so on his side. You feel me? Like, if he would have did the things that that's why I say you got to do what they wanted from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have did like the typical shit, everybody was expecting that type of angle from him, and they never got it. So that hurted his material. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You feel me? But yeah,
So
definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? The gang shit and this shit is all. I think now me being in it more so and people seeing how I move, it makes other people understand like how to move when they bring their people though. You know what I'm saying? And how to move
Right.
on the stage and say certain shit just out of respect. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you no lesser no man, no lesser no gangster, because really all gangsters move on is respect. I think people be forgetting that. They think niggas be just out here wild and disrespectful all day. Like, nah, niggas ain't doing that now. If it's up, it's up. You gonna say fuck them niggas, then it's all the way on though. That's what
Yeah.
niggas don't get. Like when it's fuck you and dissing niggas and all that, then it's for real. Like niggas ain't playing, so we don't even get up there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never catch me up there just blatantly disrespecting no gang. You know what I'm saying? And no shit like that, nigga, just for no border hit. You feel me? Like that. That ain't cool.
So let me ask you this, kind of playing off that too. I don't want to like I don't know if I should say his name. You can kind of navigate the conversation, but I was talking to a battler that's affiliated, and he was explaining to me that there's a popular record label that has a lot of gang affiliated members. They love battle rap, right?
Yeah.
Where he's from don't get along with where they from.
Yeah.
And because just by chance, battle rap got you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of Crip niggas in battle rap fast. And they neighborhood didn't necessarily know about it as fast as everybody got on early. And it was kind of like they want to come. We've been around them before, but like it's going to take somebody to really care about the community to come in and try to facilitate that, because that could be all bad.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. It take. I know exactly what situation you referring to, and that's a big situation right there. Like that, that's two neighborhoods that really don't get along at all. But that's also a big label that can bring. Yeah, that's also a big label though that can bring big odds. They got some of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you feel me? Like it's a double-edged sword. Like, you know, so it's really one of them things where, like you say, it takes that people underestimate though the fact that everybody that really been in the streets this long and at a certain age, they want to live and they want to get money. You know what I'm saying? They want to do it. So if the situation is right and motherfuckers can, if it's money involved, people gonna respect it at all times. You know what I'm saying? If it's and not just saying like they doing it for the money. I'm saying like if you got a chance for one of your homeboys to battle one of their homeboys and it's money on the line, everybody gonna come and respect it. Like, nah, at the end of the day, we're not gonna fuck this bag up for my brother, my cousin, my sister, you know what I mean, my uncle. We gonna make sure everybody is good and respectable. You get the right people at the table to be like, hey, I'm gonna be there, ain't no bullshit. Hey, we gonna be there, it ain't no bullshit. We ain't gotta be the best of friends, but we know how to respect each other in this environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these gangs go to jails and prisons and understand how to get along in different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? So they know how to get along under certain circumstances and things of that nature. I think people underestimate that. It's just the fact of when you try to vulture off the gang shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like if you just want, I want a gang of Crips and Bloods in here, but I'm not trying to do the necessary things to make sure everybody comfortable, then it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Right. You want a gang of Crips, Bloods, SAs, and Asians, and all these motherfuckers in the building with their rags on, gang banging, and you want to feed them liquor and feed them shit just to do that. Like that ain't gonna be a good look. Set it up business wise. You know what I'm saying? It's ways where that shit could be worked out so easily, where it's like, yo, man, we need these people here, these people here, these people here. Y'all can control it, but also, man, it's jobs for niggas. Like, I'm gonna get a game away because at the end of the day, it's to be told, not to be sold. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So at the end of the day, just say, for instance, motherfuckers, them security guards was niggas from each hood. You feel me? I'm gonna give a few of your homies some security dudes, some few of your homies could secure this. I'm gonna give a few of your homies, you know what I'm saying, can work this bar area. You dig what I'm saying? A few of your people. Everybody got, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's all it be. At the end of the day, if you got motherfuckers invested in it to where they got something coming out of it, motherfuckers will be more in tune anyway. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got niggas that's doing the job that can't do it anyway because you really got niggas securing it that ain't securing it for real anyway. You really got niggas doing shit with who disrespecting people. You ain't getting no money off this shit anyway, man. You might as well get that shit to somebody that can do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and make it bigger. You feel me? You get all these big rappers involved too. Like, I think when you get the Drakes and you get the Remy Ma's, and you got these people in the building, all these dudes from the streets is also fans of a lot of these people too, and respect them enough to where it's like, yeah, we could fuck this up, but at the same time, no, we respect these people. So when you got them voicing it and being on the forefront as well, it also helps. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's have a good time in here. You know what I'm saying? Like easing that energy. You know what I'm saying? Letting motherfuckers know, like, man, it's not what you think. I think that's the problem. People think when you come to LA that everybody just on all full trip time. No, we don't really trip until it's presented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we all these motherfuckers be coexisting in different scenarios all the time. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how you go about, you know what I mean, respecting everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just have an event and you talking to niggas any kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? Having motherfuckers saying any wild shit. That's bigger. It don't be because of gangs. At that point, it be because niggas is men and women and grown. Like, nigga, you talking to? Like, I'm in line trying to get in, but you're not finna be like, hey, get the fuck back. And all that, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that is just about having people that know how to be more, you know what I'm saying, know how to conduct themselves and have that type of rapport most of the time.
You know what I love that I think not enough people talk about when they talk about Geechi Gotti is the entrepreneur Geechi Gotti.
Yes, sir.
The mind state you have, and you're constantly dropping gems like this. I feel like that's something that a lot of people in battle rap itself should be, they should be absorbing that. They should be taking that stuff, applying it, and you know what I mean, and sharing that type of wealthy knowledge. You know what I mean? I got a lot of respect for you on that.
Nah, yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I definitely, man. Like, that's one thing I pride myself on, man, is always trying to keep something going. Business-wise, man, I be tired as a motherfucker. I'll be lying if I say I don't be. It be days where I be tired, like, fuck. I don't feel like going to the post office to send these clothes off, or I don't feel like doing this interview. I don't feel like motherfucking going to the studio to finish this song. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, going to talk to these investors and sponsors. You know what I mean? It's a gang of shit times where I be like, fuck. I don't be feeling like doing it either, but it's the
somebody called them.
Yeah, somebody got through on airplane mode.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck, man. I told y'all as soon as I get to talking that sauce, man, my phone get to you know what I'm saying? It be like, man, but like, yeah, I just try to continue to, you know what I'm saying, to elevate my game and do different things, man, outside just battling, because battling right now is definitely paying bills, it's paying everything. You dig what I'm saying? I won't even sit there in front and act like that the pay that I'm able to obtain through this sport isn't working. But at the same time, any of us that have been in the field and in life and just understanding money and equity, you know, like, you got to continue to make it make sense. Like, you know what I mean? It's not going to always, like, nigga, I could lose my voice, then what? You dig what I'm saying? So I need to be able to build a brand to where I can make money without rapping. You feel me?
Knock on wood.
Yeah, they didn't hear that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, knock on wood, dog.
So let me ask you this real quick, Geechi. So how you calling Lux? Do you feel like you won every round, or do you feel like 2-1? And how do you feel it stacked up against the other battles?
I feel like we had a good battle. I feel like, if anything, people argue the first for him. I feel like it was like a gentleman's low key, because honestly, I'm gonna tell you where he fucked up at, to me, is like, I think his rounds was just way too long. Like, he gave himself time for them dry spots when you going against me, where I'm back to back all the way through and I'm getting up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm giving the crowd enough to where they can feel it, and then boom, I'm done. I think when you sitting up there in the round getting dry, and you got to be like, what the fuck, and doing all of this and that, and you trying to figure out what's going on, is because, bruh, as you've been rapping for 8 minutes, everybody in this bitch done got Hennessy shots from Drake. They've been going outside smoking weed all day. We in fucking Cali. We've been on our feet for 8 hours. Nigga, get to the fucking point, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to the point. It's only so much you can say, nigga. Like, we get it. Like, all right, you better than him. All right, but tell us how you better than him in 3 minutes and 30 seconds and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Then we say you. They probably would have gave him the W had he got to, if he would have picked the lines that they liked and meshed it all together. Because I don't really got filler like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. Like, I don't take 12 bars and to get to my line and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna say what I'm saying, nigga, in 2 lines, nigga, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, and I'm out of there.
That's what I've always loved about West Coast hip hop. It's not metaphor heavy. It's like straight up, like, it's like raw.
Yeah.
Right to the fucking point. No.
I'm right at you. You know what I'm saying?
So,
But then at the same time, it's like it's still it's still at the level though that they expecting in battle rap. You dig what I'm saying? It's like nigga, you can still go line. I can still go line for line with a lot of the shit he said if you just really breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? It's still lines where I'm like, nigga, they make a hospital visit. They decide whether or not to put a plug on the woke nigga. That's a conscious decision. You feel me? Like, nigga, that's still bars. You know what I'm saying? Only big words you need to be concerned with is who shot you and life after death. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like, come on, man. You always using words we can't understand. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, nigga, I'm not impressed. Only big words, nigga, big. Notorious B.I.G. They want you to break all that down. Like, big words. Did you know big words was ready to die and life after death? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, straight to the punch. Like, nigga, I mean? Like, we at you. You feel what I'm saying? The whole time is back to back is lines like that. Even in my third round when I'm, you know what I'm saying? The Fiends was hot. The 50 gave us power. That's a fact. Fiends was so high, they was literally watching stars in the trap. You know what I'm saying? 50 power stars. Nigga, we was raising Cain and it turned into crack. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, all that's one big dope ass scheme. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that thing, you feel me? Like, nigga, so many addicts in the crib, Fiends. I mean, Anne Frank could have hidden that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rapping dope. You feel me? Like, so it's like all of that is the same level of penmanship that he gave. You feel me? It's just at the same time, I'm still direct enough for that you can understand and who can understand all his boards with the repair. You can repeat, you can understand all of that and still understand what I said, but also somebody in the building, like, let's just take Juju, for instance, who came with Remy Ma. Beautiful lady. I don't know her if she's just there to hear amazing lyrical bars, but I guarantee you she can understand when I say I'll fuck your bitch to her legs lock and throw the gray hoodie over the wet spot. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga got to understand that balance of a battle rapper. Like, you got to know the balance of being able to relate to everybody in the crowd. It's 1,000 motherfuckers in the crowd. Lux. It's got to be able to get it to everybody. Nigga, my fiance there in the building, she can't understand shit Lux saying. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, she listening to the shit I'm saying. This is on some, like, we watched it back last night and motherfuckers is like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, really don't know what he talking about. Like, you feel me? But me, I can listen, I can break it down like, nah, he was saying this. This is actually cool. You feel me? This actually do make sense.
Yo, was there anything that he said that stood out to you where you're like, yo, like that hit?
The one that stood out for me the most was I liked it when he said I liked it a few lines, man. I liked it what he say? We could have did this on the riot, but Mafia make Gotti forget about it. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was hard. You feel me? I like that shit. I definitely was liking the whole like casino. Nigga, you was a good fella. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Mafia flip, I was fucking with that, like, you know, because that's what I represent, the Mafia. So I liked how he took those parts of that. You know what I'm saying? It was some other shit that he said. I can't remember it verbatim like that, but it was some shit though. I don't know. I liked it when he was when he got into his bag and he jumped and he kind of lost his place, but he got back into his bag and he was like, would have used the gray hoodie, but God, he ain't cold enough. Like that whole sequence from after that and that point in that, like he was going for like a good little, you feel me, couple of bars that I fucked with, you feel me? So I never take, cause I'm listening. So to me, he had a lot of lines that I fucked with personally, as far as like smooth in and out of cadences. You know what I'm saying? I think he had some dope entendres and things of that nature. I definitely felt like that. Like I don't think it was a bad Lux at all. I think we've seen better loaded Luxes. I will agree with that. Like I think that's true. It has been battles where he's been way better. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't think it was a bad one though. I think he was just, you know, like it was just a moment of I had the glow that night, so I edged you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just I did a little bit more of everything. If you had the better pen, then I had the better stage presence. I had the better delivery. You know what I'm saying? I had the better, you know what I mean, angle. I took the better approach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if we get selling it on every little thing, like I'll probably beat you in a couple of more of the categories. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you might have got me in the category of penmanship and lyricism or some shit. You feel me?
So here's the $1 million question then, Drect and Geechi. For years, and correct me if I'm wrong, but even in Canada, you know, everywhere in the world, when we thought about battle rap from back in the day, Loaded Lux and Murder Mook were considered endgame battle rappers. They were
Yeah.
the guys like, yo, you're nice, but you ain't ready for no murder mook. Or you're nice,
yeah.
you ain't fucking loaded Lux. Geechi, how do you feel? I said today, I think Geechi Gotti is in
Yes, sir.
final form. He is the new battle rap endgame. How do you feel about that
So,
statement?
so basically, what you're saying though is that Geechi
Appreciate. Nah, man.
earned a face on Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
But whose face did he take off?
I believe that too. Mook.
Hey, I'm not going to start that conversation.
You took Mook's face off.
Oh.
Yo,
Take Mook off.
listen, the consistency, Drect, we're going to talk about the consistency. We're going to talk about the work ethic. We're going to talk about just always showing up. We're going to talk about creating his own league, building stuff. We're going to talk about the whole package in such a short time frame. That's not foreign for me to go, we can put Gotti on a Mount Rushmore. I believe right now, Geechi Gotti is the end game in battle rap right now. He is the new guy. You say you're dope, but you're not ready for Geechi Gotti.
Yeah. I agree.
He's not ready for Geechi Gotti. What do you think?
Yo,
You agree?
Yo, Geechi, can I say this real quick? So you
Yes,
battled
sir.
Saint at the end of 2016,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So from the end of 2016 to almost the end of 2021, that's 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He's in that 5-year time span, he's done what it took a lot of other people 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's sickening. It's sickening.
Yeah, because you could look at it like from if you just put my career versus anybody else from their first 5 years, like it ain't too many people that did that, you know what I'm saying? Or even they last 5 years, or just from 2016 to now, it haven't been nobody that had a run like that, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody else you stack it against it, they had either some good moments and they ended up, hold on, I'm saying, hold on. It's either they had some good moments and they end up falling off and choking, having bad runs in the middle of it. Either they probably only battled 1 or 2 times, so they didn't really get enough battles in that time. But nobody done had this many battles, this many runs, this much consistency. So yeah, I think the only thing is I'm still living in it and rapping and doing it right now. So it's hard for somebody that's still active to get put on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like if I stop rapping, like battling, at least if I just stop battling for like a year or two and be like, I'm done, then they'll start like, man, nah, remember Geechi Gotti? That nigga was the coldest nigga. He gotta be on Mount Rushmore.
You could be like the opposite though, because you just don't stop. Like, bro, somebody said, and shout out to the person. Let me scroll back up to the person that dropped $5.
That's Drew P. That's Drew P.
I didn't know Drew P. I didn't know anybody could drop $5 on it, but thanks for the $5. Geechi, speak on your second battle with A-Ward. Bro, you just battled Loaded Lux on Saturday. And now on the Riot, you're battling A-Ward in a rematch. What's going on?
You took 2 of the most dangerous people in battle rap history back to back. And this is on your card, Monopoly, right?
Yes, sir.
Lux,
November the 28th, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this because, and a lot of people think I'm doing it more so to spin the block and get the rematch back. When really it's like, nah, I don't really got a rematch him. Like he could take the win and ride to the sunset and feel like he won or whatever he want to do with it. And it wouldn't bother me none. It ain't stopping nothing I got going on. Like, right? I'm more so such a fan of the sport and such a fan of the culture. And I understand sometimes people don't get their flowers. I'm literally more so doing that shit for the people that really wanted to see that battle on a bigger scale. You feel me? Because that battle happened in Kansas. It wasn't really a lot of people there. You know what I'm saying? It was on the league that really didn't have no subscribers at the time. A lot of people didn't rock it. So I'm like, let's run it back. You feel me? Not only that, I know this would actually help him as far as his ascension to probably trying to get on URL and them the bigger cards. When you battle somebody like myself, you know what I'm saying? You do good, you do great. You know what I mean? Off your phone ringing instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bargaining tool. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you, man. I already just went to war with Geech. You know what I'm saying? Just had a crazy one. You know what I'm saying? In LA doing shit like that. You feel me? So for me, it's just like that, man. I know the culture, and then some of those other battles people been wanting, Fonz and Real Name. along Oops and Sharon, you know what I mean? Like motherfuckers that's a grudge match, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you did a great job of setting these matches up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, let me do that. Fate just went crazy in the King of the Dot season. Had such a good season that I'm like, you know what? Let me reward him with somebody who always go crazy. Chef Trez, you know he gonna go to work with you. You dig what I'm saying? Dre Dennis, one of the hardest working dudes in battle rap, putting him against my guy Eli the Mirror, who I feel like is underappreciated. He on his way. He one of the new dudes who eventually gonna start getting his just due because he stayed grinding and he stayed humble. You know what I'm saying? Same with Next. Next is crazy. Wild and give him Riggs, somebody who been in the game killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Making these matchups make sense. True Foe was just in the tournament. Royalty was just in the Crucible. They both real aggressive street rappers. You know what I'm saying? Let's set that up. Dev, Bandit, Montana, two dudes who big and you know they talk they shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like thinking of it all like that. Like, let me make a crazy ass card.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? There was other battles that I tried to set up. You know what I'm saying? I throw them out there because it didn't happen. Hopefully it can happen in the future. If somebody take the battle, fuck it. Just know I tried it first, you know what I'm saying? But this card was supposed to have Yoshi versus my verse, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, that's it. Wait. What happened?
It ain't Yoshi's fault. I won't even say it's my verse fault either. But it was just, you know, the business, like, you know, it's a lot. You feel me? You know, these women, you gotta work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you feel me? Salute to the ladies, man. Debo, I know it's tough, man. Trust me. So, you know, but that was a blockbuster that I tried to pull off, and I love both of them ladies, man. Like, my verse, man, such a sweet person, man. You know what I mean? Beautiful soul. Like, she was doing everything that she could to try to make it happen. Didn't happen. Yoshi, she was down for whatever we needed to make it happen as well, too. It was time, and then by the time it was time for us to drop the card, it was like, I don't want to just, you know what I mean? It's 28 days away.
That has to happen on the right.
It got to, though. I feel like, you know, that's why I threw it out there, just so maybe they can hear how the fans really want to see this battle and be like, nigga, let's get it done. You know what I mean? Because I thought that would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Drect, who you got, Yoshi or my verse?
I got to go with my girl, my verse. Much love to Yoshi, but my verse, look, man, my verse been my friend for years. We was trying to make her battle on Grind Time, and she was like, no, I'm too nice. I'm too sweet. I do poetry. I could never do this. 5 years later, listen, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took my verse to a radio interview I had in New York with Jay Smooth. And he was like, yo, you want to freestyle? I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, yo, you down? And me and my verse went bar for bar for like 20 minutes, just verse after verse. We're just spitting. He's dope, bro.
She's super fine. She's super fine.
Yeah.
That would have been a crazy battle. It's going to happen, though. It's going to happen on the real. Hopefully we can get that going for the top because we basically, you know what I'm saying, that was some shit they was definitely both interested in, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can still run that back and bring that back, you know what I'm saying? For real, they this might add some hype to it. They might get to talking some shit or something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll be one of the ones. And there was some other battles that we gonna try to run back that we didn't complete. But a lot of I salute all my peers in the culture because a lot of them tap in like, yo, Geech, man, I'll jump on the card. I'll come to the ride. You know, they show me love on that, you know, because everybody worth what they worth. But a lot of motherfuckers understand, like, nigga, I ain't caffeine, you feel me? But if you give me something you can work with and I can work with it, then you know what I mean? Like, let's do it. Like, I mean, I don't got no problem trying to make it happen.
One of those events, organized culture, will pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Some content out there.
Appreciate it, man. I love to have y'all out there, man. I know that should be live. Let y'all do the commentary or something on that joint or something, man.
Yeah.
Talking that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yo, we appreciate you for stopping by, good brother. You killed it. You know what I'm saying? And like from the moment I met you, I knew what it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad I got you in the Rap Grid freshman list early.
Yeah. On me, that list is crazy.
Yeah, man. And also, man, I appreciate you, man. You know, like for those that don't know, I had something that was going down and then ended up going down in the right time frame. But like Gotti immediately was like, yup. He was the first one to say, yeah. You know what I mean? If you being as big as you are in the culture right now and just doing that, like, you know what I'm saying?
And it was fresh from another tournament.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Nah, that's what they don't know. That's what I'm saying. They be acting like that's my whole thing. And like when people see the love I get from the fans and the love I get from my peers and folks like y'all, they don't see the shit that's like a nigga be always in warrior mode, like on some like fuck it. It be the bag too, but it's also like I be on some like shit. I be feeling like a motherfucker testing a nigga like, yeah, you want to see if I can do it? Like, nigga, for sure I can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think if everybody got back into that bag, the culture being a better place. You know, it's already growing. And I think
It
a lot of these
ain't
new
that
dudes is
competitive
bringing,
right now, man.
yeah, I think a lot of these new dudes is getting there. But I think if the vets, the people that the culture loved, got back on their competitive shit and stopped trying to be on some high horse and faking and all this, like, then the shit'll be different. Like, get in the ring, fuck what tier you think you is, because a lot of y'all fell off, nigga. It's a lot of potential matchups out there for a gang of motherfuckers, and battles could be really like happening. You know what I'm saying? That could really change this shit, change the landscape. You feel me?
No, I know. Before you go, I don't even know if you're trying to get out of here, but listen, do you have a legacy list?
If I got anything left to do, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I still need them. I still need like Mook, Hitman, Hollow, Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? I think those four is like daylight. You know what I mean? That would probably be like my five.
I missed number three. Who's number three?
I said Hitman, Holla, Murder Mook, Hollow the Don, Iron Solomon, Daylight. Those would probably be five that I can end it off with. And then as far as the new cats, I'll still jump in there with a real Sikh. I'll get in there with an easy to block captain. You know what I'm saying? Luke Castro. You feel me? Like cats like that, man. They definitely still and some more up and coming cats too. Like I definitely get in that ring with, man, if it permitted itself. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
You just asked him at the height of his career. I don't know what you got, like 40 battles at this point.
Hell yeah, on the real, probably
like 40
most.
battles about his legacy list, and he just named damn near 10 people.
He named 5, but like 10, yeah. But for the legacy list, that's because I know, bro. He's on. Like he don't.
Yeah, because I want to be the battle rapper low key that beat every battle rapper. Like I want to damn near battle every nigga that say they a battle rapper. Get in the ring with me, and so my list, I need like 1,000 battles, and all the motherfuckers is like, man, I lost to Gotti. Like I need to be, because I, like you said, I feel like I'm the end game. I want when like even right now, I feel like I told somebody this, and just before I get out of here, I told somebody this. I said the reason why I feel like a motherfucker can be considered an end game, Mount Rushmore, shit like that, is because honestly, at this point in my career, like you couldn't tell the history now without me. You know what I'm saying? I got such an integral part of what's going on in the culture, and so many big moments and so many big battles that done transcended that it's like if I didn't never exist in the battling world, it'd probably some of this shit we wouldn't even be talking about. It would be like, who would have been, if I wasn't doing it, who would have been this? You feel me? Like at this level, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that people take for granted. Like, of course, the West, we had it, but even all my peers on the West will tell you that I took it to a height that it wasn't. Like, and I'm not selfish. I always push to get everybody through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to bring big events to the West. Every time I'm on a card, I'm saying other people's name. Battles I'm not on, I'm calling Pia, tell you, Beasley, I'm gonna tell you. I send them people all the time. People, hey man, check this dude out. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. I'm always doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them dudes who vouch for motherfuckers, whatever I can, whatever I can use my voice towards, I try to do that. So, yeah, man, I definitely feel like, man, like it's a few left for the legacy. Mainly, I think the fans more so probably only believe it's like Hitman and Mook, but like I said, Iron Solomon, you know what I mean? Hollow the Don, Daylight also, to me, is some dudes that I want on the resume, but I know the fans probably like, nope, Mook and Holla. You got to battle Mook and Holla. You know what I'm saying?
That top 5 for me, I'm good. At that point, Mount Rushmore, that's it.
And my last thing is I want to be Briz return battle, man. Him and Mook taking too long. I want to be the nigga that Briz come back and battle. I think it make the most sense. He come holler at Geechi and we get past all the bullshit and my mans can come back and get the killing shit. You know what I'm saying? I think, you feel me? I feel like that's another lane of mine that I am too. Like, I'm the dude you battle to get everything out with. Like, because after I say it to you, nobody else can say nothing to you that's gonna affect you like that. You feel me?
Direct. You see what he's doing right now?
Yo, he's very smart.
He's in a different plateau. This man said, "Bring back Briz so I can kill Briz, and then let Briz get back to work."
Let Briz get back to killing everybody else. You feel me?
Yeah, Geechi smart though, because he know we gonna push that.
Come on,
we gonna drop 888.
He said, "Let me bring back Briz to kill Briz, and then get Briz back to killing people."
Come on, man, Briz, you listening, nigga? Come on, let's get this out the way, dog.
We go. You know, me and you gotta link up on risk and rewards talk, because
that's a fact. That's
too
a
many
fact,
judges, bro. Too many judges.
I got you, man. I much love to y'all. Respect organized culture. I like what y'all doing up here. Y'all got my utmost respect, man. Y'all keep this shit up, man. This shit good for the culture, man. This shit healthy, as my nigga Lux will say. I want to say big salute to Lux as well. You know what I mean? Pioneer, legend, great battle. I appreciate the fade, appreciate the matchup. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to you, King. Can't wait to see what you do next. Salute to Drake for the event. Smack, Beasley, Chico, Caffeine, everybody. That was a dope event. Everybody that showed up, all the celebrities, all the influencers that was in the building, all my folks that showed up. Appreciate y'all for this past weekend, man. The shit was dope. Man, salute my niggas already.
Yo, salute. Yes.
That was great. That was great. So we're gonna recap the rest of these battles here. Did you want to bring Penn back on?
Absolutely.
With the recap. So yeah,
that
hit up Penn.
A great.
Oh, Penn was here the whole time?
Yeah. Penn was
shit. Penn, yo, Geechi just dropped some gems on us, man. And the fact that he is back battling A-Ward.
Bro.
He just battled Lux and he's risking it all. And he don't give no fucks. It's crazy. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I was watching. I was watching the whole thing. That's why I ain't allowed to go off. I was just watching. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
And I wanted to shout Geechi because, first of all, I told him something before the battle, bro. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I told him in a nutshell, like, yo, the coach is in your hands, bro. Period. Like I told him that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to see him do that after our little conversation. But then on another side, like I saw the leadership he had, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen him outside getting into a let's just say a discussion with some security, you know what I mean, over some petty shit like Drect, you know, that little VIP shit that was right there, the little area he was in chilling. Yeah, like the security was giving somebody an issue, you know what I mean, and the way Geechi spoke to them and handled that situation, I was like, oh yeah, this. I saw a lot of wisdom and shit, you know what I mean, and I saw a lot of leadership, you know what I'm saying, and I just I wanted to salute him because I was watching, you know what I mean, and that's why someone like that could throw shit like, you know, could book events, he has the riot because he has the he knows how to take care. He knows how to handle himself. He knows how to code switch in certain ways. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's never a question of what it is. You know what I'm saying? So shout to Geechi, man. That's my guy, man.
So let's jump into this recap real quick. Bishop, you can give us the at home recap. You know what I'm saying? Me and Penn can talk to you about it live. As far as the order of the battles, the first one was
Pat stayed real sick.
Pat and real sick. How are we calling that?
I think I predicted what it was going to be, and I think it was that. I'm not sure if I might have said 3-0. I'm giving it 2-1 to Pat. Pat was in rare form. He was in rare form.
Pat's first round when he said the thing about his mom, and then he flipped it on Real Sick's name. I feel like that set the tone. It was
my God. Crazy. That's like that to me is like Pat Stay is able to be so unorthodox and tap into a different place, whether it be comedic, whether it be serious, whatever it is, he can tap into a certain style of writing that will catch you off guard in such a way that it just sets the tone. And he's done that for a lot of battles. Even when he battled, like,
you gave it to Pat 3-0?
I gave it to him 2-1.
What round did you give Real Sick?
Oh man, off the top, like remembering right now, like it was on Saturday. I believe
probably 2.
I believe it might have been the second round.
Penn, how'd you call it?
Probably 2-1 Pat. Probably 2-1 Pat, but I missed a little bit of it because I had stepped outside, so I don't want to get at 100% because I stepped outside because it was super hot and I had to get some air, so I missed a little bit of each of their round. You know what I mean? So that's from watching about 75% of the battle.
Okay, so I will say this, right? I think that even though all three of us had Pat 2-1, I feel like Real Sick did what he needed to do to get himself in the spotlight. Like,
Oh,
there's nothing
100%.
about that battle that will make you respect Real Sick less. If anything, it helped. It solidified that he's a star in battle rap. And it's like, yo, like he was chilling with Nas, you know what I'm saying, the next day. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, like you love to see the people that we know are talented go from some of these platforms like the eye battles and whatnot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Make it all the way to getting that recognition while they still hot. Because there's a couple guys in the culture that aren't as let's say lyrically talented as the ones we know that are really them guys.
Right.
To see those guys climb up the ranks is dope. So second battle was Gattas and Jaz. Bishop, talk about it. Let's go.
I have to say this. I have to spin the block, and I have to genuinely, I have to take back what I said, because I did say,
You got crazy too,
I
man.
thought, because my point of getting crazy was that I want to see Jaz active way more. I wanted to step up to the plate way more, and what she did this weekend was she really, really sent a message that sent tremors through the battle rap culture to let everybody know, listen, if you're a naysayer, you are fucking with the wrong one. She stepped up to the plate and she got busy. And I think she strategically and lyrically and performance wise got the job done and completely reversed my prediction and flipped it right around.
So it's Jaz, because there was debate of whether or not Jaz is on female route Mount Rushmore. Would you say she is after that?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't really do this. I don't separate. I feel like if you're fired, then you're gonna be fired. I don't know about a female Mount Rushmore. I feel like there could be a woman that could be on a Mount Rushmore with the guys. But do I think Jaz is that based off of this performance? No. I think she did well. I think strategically that Gattas just didn't prepare the right material for her.
Yeah, Penn, what do you think from just standing up there? Yo, Penn, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
He's taking his time.
Well, Jaz got it, man. Jaz got it. You know what I mean? I think Gattas prepared how she prepares for regular battles, not preparing for a situation of that magnitude. That's what I think. I do think when people watch it, when it gets dropped on the app or on YouTube, or on the app, of course, when it gets dropped, I do believe that people are gonna actually listen to some shit that Gattas said, and I don't think it's gonna be as clear cut. But but as far as performance, Jaz was on a million. So I mean, I do believe Jaz. I do believe Jaz won, but I think when people get to watch it and break it down, like it's not going to be as it's being perceived. You know what I'm saying? Jaz rhymed like twice as long as she did almost every round. You know what I mean? And that's not even counting the reaction. I mean, Jaz was getting all the reaction in the world, so this is not taking nothing away. Jaz was fucking shit up. Let's be real. But a lot of it was also just being that Jaz has been gone for so long. It was just kind of, I think people kind of just wanted to see Jaz as opposed to seeing her versus Gattas. I think people just wanted to see Jaz, like, you know what I mean. So when she's up there, she's answering all the questions that she needed to address. So half of that didn't even have to pertain to Gattas and shit. It didn't matter who was standing there. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about the QP situation or the job shit, even though the job shit I guess could have been. I mean, all that shit was mentioned by Jaz by Gattas, but I mean all that stuff but the way she addressed it, it didn't matter who the fuck was standing over there. You know what I'm saying? And her performance was so clean, like, you know what I'm saying? Good work to Jaz, man. I'll just say that. But Gattas when people go back and watch it, I think they're gonna appreciate some shit she said more.
Yeah,
But
Gattas is fire. She's a goat.
Jazz, great job to Jazz, yo, Brooklyn man, you already know.
Even though Jazz came from my Kofi twice,
She did.
you know what I'm saying, with room shakers. You know what I'm saying?
Which
I
one
don't
was your
remember,
favorite?
She was
I don't
headhunted.
remember, I don't remember what the first thing she said to me was, but
She said Dave's a buster or some shit like that.
Dave busted or some shit. But I don't know what that. She said two of them. I don't know. I think that was the second one. Just don't laugh at that shit, Penn. Come on, son.
Bro, I was on stage.
I'm gonna look back at the footage to see if you was laughing at me.
I gotta watch, man, because I chuckled a few times, but I was trying not to go too hard because I was holding guys down, you know.
Yeah, but I think like the biggest thing for me is that Jazz is very poised and Jazz is very technical. You know what I'm saying? She might be one of the best females at taking angles. You know what I'm saying? She knows what to say, when to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I think Gattas' strengths come in her aggression, her overall performance, but also she got bomb punchlines in there too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this would have been it could have been an amazing battle of angles. Like if Gattas took that third round angle and mixed it in with a bunch more angles, it would have been a crazy battle. But like to say what you said about time, Pen, it's like I don't know how to prepare for that. It's like
my verse. What up?
man, what up, my verse?
My verse was goody.
So your verse, Geechi was just talking about you and Yoshi and how he wished he could make it go down. And he's gonna try to make it go down in the future. You know what I'm saying? But we were going crazy over that.
We should get my verse on the show right now.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, verse. If you're text me if you want to be on the show. We'll throw you on.
Yeah, I would like to hear about that possible battle.
But yeah, I feel like the stage is different from the small room, and I feel like even though Gattas was lyrically potent, Jazz, like I really feel like this was her best battle ever. You know what I'm saying? On top of being very prepared, I feel like that was her best performance ever. So kudos to Jazz. You know
there was a lot. There was a little there was a few stops at the petrol station though from the crowd. Quite a few stops.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But she did her thing regardless. She did her thing regardless of that. Though, you know what I'm
saying? Motherfuckers could have filled an 18-wheeler with all that. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was still great.
So the battle after that was damn, what was the third battle?
Rock and Twork, no?
Oh, Rock and Twork. Penn, you got to speak to that because I missed parts of it, but Twork was going bananas. Like I remember in the second round, Rock was coming back, and it just seemed like every time Rock started climbing back, Twork just like the most electrifying.
Yeah. Once again, man, running around like it was people. People don't understand. Like a lot of times when you're there, unless you on stage, you're probably never going to see every battle 1,000%. So because you getting fans is pulling you everywhere. You outside, it's hot. You want to. So like that's another one I saw about half of that shit, yo. I saw about half of that battle, you know what I'm saying? But so I don't want to get no opinion on who won and who lost, but Twork had the motherfucking glow, I'll say that, you know what I'm saying? But they was both wigging. But I'm not gonna give no opinion on who won because I was all over the place. So I don't want to sit there and get that's corny shit. I ain't gonna do that just to be saying it, you know.
Well, it was one of them situations where Tay Rock's second round was one of the rounds of the night, and Twork was going so crazy in the beginning that like Tay Rock needed that to catch up. Twork, dog, the way he just began and ended the battle was nuts, and everything he said was like it was almost a little similar to Jazz at points because everything Twork said was just catching fire. You know what I mean? And that is hard to battle somebody like that. You know what I mean?
I feel like it was like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt that Twork really spent time not just rapping at Rock, but actually like really getting at him with an angle when he was talking about his lady. You know what I mean? When he said put caution on a fence or whatever, and Like he was being so direct and electrifying like he always is. It's hard to beat Twork when he's on his game, bro. Like he is a superstar.
I will
And
say this though, like Rock's second round might have been the best round of the
yeah,
whole thing.
yeah.
So even though we feel like Twork was electric and whatever as we predicted, Rock's second was so good that it brought that battle to that level. And then after that, we have Calicoe and Surf. Son, yo, me and Bishop had to watch that again.
That might be the most that might be the probably the most debatable. That might be battle of the night, in my opinion. That was
Yo,
wild. That was wild.
yo, when Surf said, "Shotty to her back, our first cowgirl," son, that might have been my favorite single line of the night.
Yeah, that was
Crazy.
that.
Like I heard that in the building, and then I put up caffeine on my phone to hear it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what? He said what? Yo, but Calicoe's first round, also one of the greatest rounds of the event. I remember telling Bishop, because I missed parts of it live, but when we watched it back, I was telling Bishop, like, yo, I don't know if Surf could recover at the top of the second.
Oh,
He
yeah.
immediately just came back crazy. Like, I feel like Surf won that second.
Bro, listen, sorry, I got a rant. I'm not gonna make a rant, but I'm just saying I got a rant. Whoever was the one, the straw that broke the camel's back and put the battery in Surf's back to make him completely focused the way he is right now, y'all created a monster. He is on fire right now.
Yeah, he's on 10 right now. It's good
He is-
Your man had 2 battles in a month. It was clean and gave you full performance. Like it's funny that we praise him for doing what his job is supposed to be.
Right.
But the point is that he's earning. I think he's earning the accolades that because he was getting accolades before. Because motherfucker, I was like grading on the curve, like off of potential, not off of actually executing it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, yo, this is why I've received these accolades. To me, he's finally earning that. And to have in the battle those 2 guys in a month, and what? Come on, John and Calicoe in a fucking month, bro.
That's crazy.
And to arguably win both battles, bro. Come on, son.
Right. So that was an amazing battle. I don't want to downplay. Like I was talking to Gattas earlier about this. Like Calicoe. For all the people that are like bars over real talk, Calicoe formats everything he says in a way that's just so potent and it works. And he doesn't have to conform to the strategies that everyone does today. He's a little unorthodox, not really in his flow, but in his approach. You know what I mean? And I really respect that. And I think that him versus Surf.
Yo, Jimmy's right. Cal was just coming off of battling Geechi as well.
Right.
Both coming off 2 big battles.
Yep.
Crazy.
Wow.
So then we have Rex and Rum Nitty. I will say this: Rex's first round had me crying.
Yeah, he's funny. Yo, he's dope.
He had me crying, man. And yo, remember what I said when we did the commentary pin?
Nah, what'd you say?
No, when I was like, yo, I want Rex to come out and be like, I don't punch lines, I punch niggas.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say that, but he took that approach in the first round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and he just had me crying, yo. Like T-Rex is so funny. Like Rex does Rex, and I mean that in the most literal sense. That like there's no replacement for T-Rex, yo. He's dead serious, but he is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And when he's on his classic, I think that like I feel like Rum Nitty got it, but I also because the second and third round, and he's very, very technical, and the way he pulls off the things that he says is like, you know, it's hard because when he's somebody that really benefits when you watch things back. You catch so much shit, and for those of us that can catch it in the moment, it's like, oh my god. But Rex, man, like, do y'all think Rex is back on his way to giving us like 3 rounds of what he did in the first? Because we've seen sparks of the classic Rex.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, over the past few years. But do y'all anticipate seeing him like doing what he did against Verb again in his career?
I believe he could. If the situation's right, I believe he could.
I think he need the perfect opponent.
Yeah, I totally believe he could, man. No
I
question.
think they should give Rex somebody that he can really like clown on and make a mockery of, and so we could just see him go ape shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But do y'all agree with that?
It's got to be somebody he really doesn't like.
Well, Bishop, you agree, Rum Nitty?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Right.
100%.
All right, and then that Geechi and Lux, we already spoke about it, but I had Lux winning the first round, and I had Geechi winning the second and third, and I think like, man, like his third really solidified it, and it was crazy because like I knew Geechi might up certain parts of his rounds to kind of so people wouldn't be like, oh, like he's whack when you compare Lux writtens to his, you know what I'm saying? He's just performance. So I knew he was gonna up like certain filler and stuff like that. But like the fact that he was able to just do him, feel like that spoke volumes because a lot of people get on these stages against in these style class matchups and they lose themselves trying to be something that they're not. And just like
Right.
you said, like you get booked to be you. You made it this far being you. Why change unless you got like a crazy angle or something? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. So I just personally felt like Geechi got the second and third. I would love if Lux didn't stumble. I would love to see like the way the momentum went in that third round.
Mm.
You know what I mean, because we all might have been sitting there arguing it, but Geechi third was excellent too. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm the biggest Loaded Lux fan,
Mhm.
and I just have to keep it on it. I feel he edged him every single round. I think it was a gentleman's 30.
Oh, you thought Geechi won the first round?
I thought he won every round. I thought,
I knew it was debatable, but I picked Lux in the moment.
but I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
again, but like I'm such a huge Lux fan, and I can hear. I don't miss the bars that he says when he says them. I don't get caught up in people saying things like, he says big words and like it's super complex. Like I don't get caught up in that. I think he's very easy to comprehend, and I think he's an incredible writer. I thought everything he wrote was dope. I just wish that he was just. I always, what the thing is about Lux for me is that I always feel like he's fighting a different fight than his opponent. I feel like he's got a greater message and a greater fight within the fight. And I feel like everybody gets by on a casual fan majority opinion because his opponents are always they're always hitting him with the easy stuff that is easy to relate, easy to understand, easy to catch. So they tend to lean and say, nah, Hollow beat Lux. I don't think Hollow beat Lux at all. I think Lux beat Hollow decisively. And I feel like that happens a lot. It's two different fights. And I'm more for the fight that Lux is usually fighting. This time, I was wrong. It was Geechi Gotti, Gentleman's 30. Nothing but love for Lux. Looking forward to his next matchup. I got a Geechi Gotti with a Gentleman's 30.
Penn, did you call it the same way?
Geechi got it. Geechi got it. I don't know if it was either 2-1 or gentlemen's, but I got to go back. But I mean, Lux probably got at least one round.
I feel like if he got any round in with, it had to be the first.
The first. Actually, the first. That's probably. Well, first watch probably 2-1, 2-1 Lux. I mean, 2-1 Geechi, 2-1 Geechi. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so yeah, man, it was a dope event. I can't even lie. I had a lot of fun being there. You know what I'm saying?
Overall, was fire.
It reminded me of being at Snoop's Gladiator School, as far as just like the stars coming out and everybody just like having mad fun in the building.
Was there an after party?
Oh, yo, that's what we could have asked Geechi about. Yo, the Crit Mansion party was crazy, but I'm not even gonna talk about it on here, man. but it was crazy. The only thing that messed up my weekend was missing the battle at Chris Breezy's house, man.
Yo, how do you guys think you would have called it if it was Daylight versus Lux and Geechi Gotti versus T-Rex?
I would have said Geechi and Daylight.
Be a long night for.
But I do think this. If you look at what Lux did against Geechi, I would say Daylight, and I might even edge Daylight coming into it. But I think that Lux would have did something completely different for Daylight. You know what I'm saying? His shit, and it would have looked like the ultimate version of the Lux and King Los battle. I feel like Lux and King Los was like throwing jabs and shit, and it was all in good fun. But I feel like him versus Lux would have been like the dead serious crazy version of that. You know what I'm saying?
Volume 8. Did we do Volume 8 predictions already?
Nah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to double up and do that.
Oh, we'll have to do that.
Honestly. But yeah, and
So you said you would edge Daylight going into Lux?
What?
oh shit.
You said, dog.
Hey,
Cut that shit out, bro. You gotta cut that shit out.
Ooh, that was
You said, bro. I'm putting you up.
great. Pin left.
Bust that shit up, bro.
Yo.
That's what you said.
Hey, yo, Bishop. Son, yo, right after Bishop said it, he said, yo, cut that out. That's nothing.
You said that.
Yo, that
I mean, you said that, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ben, do you know? Man, me neither.
Y'all let him slip. It happened.
Yo, but on that. Yo, son,
Yo,
my heart.
That is such a
flagrant,
bro. That is a red
Yo.
card.
So, yo, before we get out of here, yo, real quick. Yo, man. Listen.
I felt messed up even repeating it, but when I was like, yo, how did he let that one slide? How did that just go by? I didn't want to be a kid, bro. Okay, go ahead.
No, Penn is like, let it go. But yo, look, right? So,
Penn went like this. Penn went, what?
Yo, right? So before we get out of here, so we're gonna have to do volume 8 predictions. Oh, fine, whatever. But there's like 5 comments asking us to do the volume 8 predictions.
Okay, so let's do them quick, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Let me. We're gonna do the really quick predictions. Hold on. I'm trying to find the volume 8 flyer right now.
Did we do this?
All right, I got it right here. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So let's go real quick, rapid fire. Let's take 2 minutes to do this. Let's call it 2-1-3 or whatever. JC versus Serious Jones. How we calling it?
2-1 Serious Jones, upset of the year.
Pen?
I say 2-1 JC.
Man, 2-1 JC, but I think Serious is going to start out with one of the best rounds we've heard from him in a while. And also, Godspeed to Serious accident.
Oh yeah, get well, my bro. Yep.
We want you to get well. No, honestly, I might have to change my prediction to Serious because he really got a story to tell. If he incorporates that in a battle, that's going to be crazy. Because JC ain't an Arsenal disrespectful type dude that's going to prey on what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But all right, so Arsenal versus Loso.
Arsenal 3-0.
I say Arsenal 2-1.
I'm gonna be the one to take Loso 2-1. Chilla Jones versus Kid Chaos. That is gonna be that might be the sleeper battle of the night. That's a hell of a battle. Nothing.
That's a toss up to me, but it's a toss up. But if I'm gonna call it to anybody, I'm gonna call it to. I'm gonna give it to Chilla. But that's a toss up. That's really a toss up.
I'm going with Chilla. Debatable.
But if I gotta go, if you gotta twist my arm, I'm gonna say Chilla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I might say Chilla too. Just for when I seen him rebuttal against Kayshawn, it was just like an added element to his style that we all didn't really realize was there. And I feel like just as a veteran, you know what I'm saying, Chilla might have more tricks up his sleeve, especially since they have similar styles where they break down words. B Dot versus Av. Good lord, battle can go one of many ways. That battle is like I got to see what they wrote. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say B Dot. And the reason I'm gonna say B Dot, and the best example of this is if y'all remember seeing Ill Will versus B Magic. I remember that is the moment where I realized if you are back to back to back punchliner and somebody takes an incredible angle on you, you might not be equipped to respond to it in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have 2-1. What are you gonna say to Av, bro? What are you gonna say to Av?
Bro, if B Dot takes a crazy angle on Av is gonna respond to it with punchlines.
I think that B Dot is trying too many times to be the angle guy. I think B Dot needs to just rap really well and not always try to have this angle. I don't think he always needs an angle. I think he should try to.
But look at how we just felt about Lux for just rapping and not taking a crazy angle. We just sat here and said that if Lux said you a gang member, you a lost nigga, that everybody would have went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And B Dot doesn't take that angle, but
I don't know what the angle B Dot would have against Av. What's he gonna say?
I say Av, yo.
2-1 Av. Me.
I'm gonna take B Dot. I think B Dot hasn't been the same B Dot that he came in as, but I think that this might be a redemption battle.
And B Dot being the guy that not being the guy that we're used to him being gives Av a lot of good punches for that.
But that also means that B Dot is overdue for one. Now Av is ridiculous. Like his last battle, I was like, oh my god.
Who was his last battle? Ice?
Yes. Even though I personally think Ice won, a lot of the shit that Av was saying was bananas.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's
yo, Jimmy, you're right. Av could drop a gentleman's 30, but I'm gonna bet on B Dot kind of getting back in his bag.
We got 9 minutes. Let's go.
DNA versus King Los. I got DNA, man.
Oof.
DNA.
DNA is very, very hard matchup because he can swing the momentum, and King. But I will say this:
King Los has a bar of the. He has one of the bars of the year.
Which one?
When he said he gonna say a bunch of, he gonna holographic shit, and I'm gonna walk right through him. Yo,
yeah.
That's a bar candidate of the year. We got to do an organized culture bar of the year top 10.
Yeah,
because we have a few of them.
So
King Los with the upset 2-1.
DNA, man, it's I see people saying Gary and shit wanting to count DNA out, but yo, he just has when DNA battled Ill Will and he pulled off them freestyles. And he won the momentum of the battle, and I feel like the chips were stacked against him, bro.
I actually went downstairs for a minute because I don't remember. I think it was that. What was the venue? Was that? But I went downstairs for a second, and all of a sudden, it was you heard DNA rapping, and then all of a sudden, everything was shaking, bro. It felt like an earthquake. Everything was shaking. And as I was walking,
fuck out of here,
it might have been that smack the fuck out of you. And
but that was one of
that was Web Store, right?
Yeah. That was I remember walking back to the stage and just going, yo, the building is shaking.
Right.
DNA. I think DNA made a mistake. I think he showed a part of his card early in his promo in talking about the battle. I think he kind of gave Loso an edge because he let him know that, hey, he battled a friend, he battled this guy, but we're not friends and whatever, which means Loso, I don't know if you guys know this.
King Los,
sorry. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys know this, but King Los he's an actual machine. He's like a robot. I don't know if you know, but he can literally cleanly and bar the fuck out off the top of the dome for 6 hours straight.
That's a fact.
My best friend was in a writing camp with him, and he did that shit. He believes that Loso is an alien. I also believe Loso is an alien. So the cheat
King
code,
Los, King Los.
You
King Los,
know,
oh
you
my
know,
God, sorry.
you ever
So-
okay? You know, Direct. You know how my nigga CF go?
Banana, one of the best. He's bananas.
That nigga Loso, that nigga Los,
Yo, you got
Yo, why are we doing that?
that nigga Los is in the category of like CF, bro. Facts.
yo,
Facts.
yo. I think
That nigga's
that
incredible with it, bro.
It's
I still,
wild.
I
King
still, I
Los.
still, I still think DNA gonna win. I'm just giving him,
That's
giving him his respect for what he do.
that right there is DNA's cheat code. His freestyle ability, right? King Los's freestyle ability is way more lyrically advanced right off the top in the moment.
Yeah, but DNA's battling is way more advanced. So
Yeah, so it's like
Right.
DNA's ability. It's more than just being able a good freestyler or being able to say back to back freestyle. Because Los could freestyle a whole round if he wanted to. DNA knows how to play to the crowd, how to captivate them like this.
yep.
Okay, but okay, so do you
King
think
Los hasn't done that yet?
Daylight beats DNA?
Huh?
Do you think Daylight beats DNA?
Yeah, and the reason I say yeah is because Daylight knows how to control the crowd better than anyone.
So did you not find King Los and Daylight a debatable battle?
Yeah, but I feel like Daylight pull his foot off the gas a little bit. Like he said that, but I actually felt that in the building. I remember feeling that way during the battle.
I'm rooting for DNA and I'm rooting for Los. I just have a feeling.
I hope it's a classic.
I just have a feeling that it's going to be debatable, and I think it's going to slightly go in an upset to King Los. That's my prediction.
And I think there's one more battle. Oh yeah, Verb
Gotti.
versus Had Ice.
Geechi Gotti?
Verb versus Ice. We got to get Verb on the show before the battle.
Oh yeah. We actually gotta call him tomorrow.
Yo, bro, you see what Verb said when on the post when I did the direct rant, like
Yeah.
he was like, yo, I'm gonna get back in my old bag. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole like not the Guardian Angels ducking, but Starship Enterprise, large ship, like the shit he was saying to Marv One, like the shit he was saying to Swave, like son, like Verb is impeccable. But
If
ever
you're
since he's
going-
been vegan,
if you're gonna U-turn, bro, if you're gonna spin the block and you're spinning the block against Had Ice, you're gonna really have to get in that old bag you're talking about. And I don't know if you can all the way go back there against a guy like Had Ice. I got Had Ice 2-1.
now I will say this: I feel like if we're going off recency, you have to take Head Ice 2-1. But I also feel like certain opponents bring certain things out of rappers, right? In the battle format. Like, do you think Head Ice is that right opponent to bring the Verb we want back?
Yeah. Think Had Ice versus Big K.
Yeah, I think that. Like, I just hope Verb does as well as we know. I hope Verb does what Surf did. Just come back and like get in your old bag. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess what's that like a consensus Head Ice? But we hope that Verb is gonna kill it.
Yeah, I hope it's a debate. I hope every battle's a debatable. So it's
Right.
So it has fucking.
So there you go, man. We tried to get out of here, but you made us do our volume 8 predictions.
Whatever. We got 3 more. We got 2.5 minutes.
So real quick, this is the last thing I want to say.
Yeah.
This is the longest episode. So I'm gonna try to bring Matrix on when we have Verb on. But did y'all both of y'all saw the ass grab video I posted, right?
Yeah.
You see this, Pen?
What?
You see the ass grab video?
The ass grab video?
So basically, this dude was battling. You know who Matrix is, Pen?
Matrix 9.
Matrix is a female battle rapper that you know, she's not a skinny girl, you know what I'm saying? Good looking young woman, you know what I'm saying? And basically she pocket checked dude. The battle is Matrix versus J Skills. Go to my Instagram, Pen, if you want to see this. But
Okay.
Matrix pocket checked him, and then when it's his turn, he was like, I'm gonna slap that ass. Popped her right on the ass. She went and like grabbed for his neck, and I would have thought that the men behind her would step up and there was some scuffle would ensue.
Every
what
guy-
happened was every man in the building was like, yeah. And then when she got mad, I don't know if he was the host or just the dude in the middle was like, yo, nah, this is battle rap. This is battle rap. You got to eat that, shorty. And then there was even girls in the building like, yo, that was crazy. He grabbed the ass. And
Yeah, I feel like any touching in battle rap is just cool.
yeah. And the question I pose is that even though he touched her first, is this what battle rap is now? Like, is this what we do? And there's been an argument all day about, you know, is it okay? Because in any other setting, that's sexual assault. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
I mean,
but in this setting, it's battle rap. So what is it?
No.
I mean, he shouldn't have. If she ain't, I mean, that's just is a fucked up thing. But she touched him first. Him touching her on the ass, maybe something else. But also, this is like, you know, you can't. Damn, it's a difficult one, yo.
It's not really, because if you think about it,
Don't touch nobody.
I mean, right? Don't touch nobody if you don't want to be touched, even though you didn't touch him in a sexual fashion. You know what I'm saying? But
it becomes completely different, though.
Yo, look, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Just so for context. Look, I'm gonna do this real quick.
We just hit the 2-hour mark. Yay! We could talk that long and have everybody still rocking with us.
All right, look, here we go.
Here's the pocket check.
You see, this battle just making me be disrespectful because I have to. Most niggas would have spent 3 rounds trying to crack me, but fuck the ass cheeks.
I mean,
I could see why somebody would be like, it was the back of the hand. It was like whatever. I could see that, but it just we're not in that world right now where anything like that is remotely.
I mean, keep your hands to yourself, bro. But you know, I thought when you said it, Mason, I thought it was like he
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, but it's just like you can see why she'd be mad. You know
Direct.
All right, yo, this is a wonderful show. Hey, yo, shout out to my brother Shao. He's always in here. He said our shit is like ESPN. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yo, and Shao, also I got you. I actually have a Geechi Gotti hoodie for you in the closet. I got the No Studio and Geechi hoodie for you. And yeah, man.
Great show.
Penn, thanks for being on.
Everybody that's in the chat right now, please go to the actual video, leave a comment, let the people know what you think of the show, so that when they get to it, they see the comments and go, yo, this is a great show. And that helps us to keep moving forward. Shout out to Rap Grid for giving us the house to represent it. Poison Pen, Direct.
Also, do us a favor, right? Follow us all on social media. You know what I'm saying? Poison Pen, BK, Bishop Brigante is right there. Bishop, point at it. Yep, right there.
Down there.
And Drect, DRECT. Please follow all of us. Appreciate y'all sticking with us through the whole show. This was double the time, but appreciate Geechi for coming through and blessing us. And we're gonna keep having more guests. Shows are gonna be bigger and bigger, and make sure y'all tune in every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And yo, Twiz, he called us Wilbon and Kornheiser, man. Those to me, those are two of the best people in ESPN history. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all, man.
Go.
Hey, yo, Penn, let's get this money. You heard?
Just get it.
Peace.
Peace.